Overview of the company.
So Godavari Biorefineries Godavari is named because one of our facilities is founded on the banks of the river Godavari. Biorefineries is a conversion of agriculture feedstock to food, fuel, and chemicals. And if you see in our logo, there is the sun.
Yes.
And I think it's a sunrise industry today. Putting it together, it's the sun, it's the water, and it's the land. A beautiful shlok which I grew up saying comes to mind. Samudra Vasane Devi Parvatastana Mandale Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam Padasparsham Kshamaswame. This is evokes the samundar. It evokes the mountain. It evokes the fact that I set foot on you, and forgive me for doing that. While we say this, many of us do not realize what we keep doing. And Godavari Biorefineries is all about looking at biomass as a source for our uh, food, fuel. Food is, of course, there's no other thing you can get from, but fuel and chemicals. And by doing that, it is a different model than the petro refining model. And rather than depleting the world of its resources, we look to use renewable resources and at the same time regenerate them. So the shlok is, I'm sorry for setting foot on you. How do we convert that into the way we live? We do our business.
Wonderful. So you're creating wealth out of waste, and your nation.
No, not wealth out of waste. What we are doing is wealth from the earth, but ensuring that we do it sustainably and it becomes a circular value. And in the process of doing so, every stream that comes out of our biorefinery is a resource stream.
Wonderful. So your group has been contributing a lot in the nation building. It's
That's
been in the
that's right. We want to again show a new model
sure.
of how do we do this, make value-added products, working and co-creating solutions with our customers as they seek to decarbonize and defossilize their supply chain. The whole world is talking about a path to net zero. The world is talking about sustainability reporting, reduction in scope 3 emissions, scope 2 emissions. We co-create with them, with our scientists, to work with them so that we physically or chemically or biologically convert biomass to make products that they need.
Super. Give us details about the IPO.
The IPO opens on Wednesday next week. It is there to raise 325 crores in the primary, and the total issue size is about 554 crores. We are here to use 240 crores of the 325 crores to retire debt, and the free cash flow, such which will be released to the company, will be then used to invest in the future for our work in bio-based specialty chemicals.
Okay. You are one of the largest manufacturers. So talk to us about your facilities.
Two facilities, one in Karnataka, one in Maharashtra. Karnataka, we do a lot of sugar, ethanol, and electricity, and future we will use it as a site for bagasse and bagasse derivatives such as cellulose. And in Maharashtra, we use primarily ethanol as a feedstock and convert ethanol-based molecules, particularly ethanol-based. They're all bio-based chemicals.
Okay. Can you share some global trends on the energy transition, green energy?
Well, there are various type of products. There are some markets in which customers, such as in skincare, cosmetics, fragrances, where all customers would prefer to buy a product which is derived from natural sources. I know in my family people will do that. I know I personally will also prefer to do that. That's one market. A second market is where customers are looking to substitute renewables into their feedstock chain. And third is whether they're looking to also reduce their carbon footprint. So when you work with somebody who derives their feedstock from a renewable resource, 9 times out of 10 it's going to have a much lower carbon footprint than any other. So that's what they're trying to do. And we are seeing trends across that, whether it's boardrooms making commitments, whether it is countries or continents making a path to net zero or committing to a net zero, or whether it's individuals who are deciding to choose to buy this from their own wallets.
Okay. Talk to us about the cancer molecule which we are
Well,
working
we
on.
always want to do something unique and different, and so when we said we wanted to bagasse-based specialty chemicals or ethanol-based specialty chemicals, we always wanted to show that we are a company which will be based on knowledge. We will work on creating our own knowledge. So when we thought about this, when we met there was a scientist we met, Dr. Mani, and he talked about why can't India also do drug discovery in addition to being a pharmacy to the world for molecules that go off patent. We worked with him And we're delighted that we've taken a molecule which is now currently being tested in clinical trials for safety in humans.
Wonderful, wonderful. Your final words for the youth of India regarding the net zero.
I think this is, we have to be conscious that the climate change is really on us. Tomorrow is too late, or later than is today. We have to make this transition. We have to look at, in fact, I read an article once which said kicking the oil habit. And it was a wonderful demonstration, kicking the oil habit. I think we have to think about that, and we have to reflect deeply on the footprint we have, and the shlok that is there, that forgive me for setting foot. We have to give, in fact, it is not only to the young people, it is also to people like us and others, that we have to give the younger generation a planet in better condition than we found it.
Certainly, and move on from the oil-based to a
At least we
bio-based.
start supplementing it.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
right.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Samiji.
you.
It was a pleasure talking to
Pleasure.
you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.